Are these birds as loud in the headphones as they are in real life?
I feel like we're in the zoo.
Yeah, I do too. It's kind of weird. All right, let's start.
Welcome to the Repleekables 2000.
When life is making you lonely, you can always go
up yours.
What? That was Taylor sitting laughing.
So did I.
I was like, whoa, that was really echoey. How'd you do that? She's got little sound effects in her mic that I didn't even install.
I should have moved.
That was good timing. Who was giggling like that?
I think it was this girl.
Oh, she's the one that...
You know what that actually sounds like a lot?
What?
Well, let me see if I can find it.
Oh, God, here we go. You give him one fucking button and he's off the races.
Mm-hmm.
Remember that crack whore on the crack whore on Breaking Bad when she was laughing when she robs?
Oh, Wendy?
Yeah, no, not Wendy, the other girl. The one that has the son that Taylor thinks is cute.
Oh, yeah, the dirty girl.
Yeah, I don't have her laughing anymore though, unfortunately.
She was Wendy's sister, I think.
It sounded literally just like this. When she's laughing
it was
the meth.
It was similar, but that girl's was way more creepy.
A little bit, yeah. So yeah, welcome to the Repleekables 2000. Girl Interrupted.
Woohoo!
Woohoo! What song is that?
I have no idea.
I do, but I don't know.
Thanks for the help.
But how?
Yeah.
What is that?
I have no idea what you're doing.
Who sings that?
Nobody.
I don't know.
You just sang
it. Do you think if I look up on YouTube?
No.
I can hear it, but I don't know.
Okay, so Girl Interrupted. This guy.
I can't find it.
You can't really...
I guess technically it came out January 14th, 2000.
We're not even getting into this.
No, we're not, but so I think I know why. So it was probably, this is 20 years
I think we all know why. They finished the movie, they edited it, and then like, oh, this is the day where it makes sense to put out.
Yeah, and they screen it for people, and they're like, you know, Angelina Jolie is like really good in this. Calm down. So let's throw it out in New York and LA, and she can get nominated for an Oscar.
Mm-hmm.
And I think that's probably the only reason it was out in 1999 early. And then it got the wide release in January, which...
That's why we're talking about it. It's the 20th anniversary of it. Some would call it the 21st anniversary, but you're wrong. Completely. And you get a spanking on your bottom.
On the bottom.
Yeah, no one's touching my on the bottom. What
God,
the fuck was that?
It's the girl barking like a dog.
Oh my God, stop that. That hurts.
I literally thought it was a dog barking.
It was.
It's really good.
Maybe Jerome shouldn't watch movies about girls in insane asylums.
I don't think you should be allowed buttons.
I know.
I looked up like best moments of it and found clips, and that's the part when she goes, "What are you doing?" And she's like, "Nothing." She's like, "Do nothing in your own room then," and then she goes off crying. But that is when the girl goes. Right after. So I got 2 clips in that one scene.
And you've played it already 8 times.
Yeah.
Asshole.
I don't even need to talk anymore.
Got a button for everything.
Jesus Christ. All right. So, as we said, Angelina Jolie won an Oscar for Best Supporting Actress, and she won a Golden Globe.
Oh, wow. She won 2.
Well, yeah, same thing. But yeah, she 2 awards.
They're not the same thing. They're 2 different awards.
They're the only 2 I looked up. Like, she probably won more awards that no one's heard of. But it's directed by James Mangold.
Yeah, he's done some pretty great movies.
Ford vs. Ferrari, Logan, The Wolverine, 3:10 to Yuma. Actually, quite a bit. There was another... I could have kept writing them down. I was like, Jesus Christ, I didn't realize this guy did this many movies.
Oh, yeah.
But that's a pretty good collection right there.
Yeah. I mean, just Go Interrupted and, like, Logan, you'd be like, wow, this guy's a great director.
Yeah, and
then you're like, I'd let him pass before vs. Ferrari because he's done those 2. He can slide.
I love Ford vs. Ferrari. I thought it was really good.
It's funny, after you saw it and you talked about how much you loved it, I saw all over Twitter how Ford vs. Ferrari is the #1 white dad movie. And then I was like, that's pretty funny.
It was good. I liked it. I mean, there was nothing not to like about it. You know what I mean?
What if you don't like Matt Damon?
Okay, Jimmy Kimmel didn't like it.
Yeah.
Oh.
All right, so care to guess the IMDb rating on this?
Oh, sorry.
Guess the IMDb rating. Is it out of 10 or out of 5?
It's out of 10.
It's out of 10. Fucker, you've done 5 of these now.
I don't remember.
I wrote down everyone we've done so far. I'll give you the others. Blair Witch was 3.9. Dude, Where's My Car was 5.5.
Mm-hmm.
Snatch was 8.3. Memento was 8.4. What is your guess?
I'm gonna guess
Should I
this.
bring up Cats again?
No.
Cats was 2.
Cats was 2 something.
Yeah. So I'm gonna guess this is like an 8.
Okay, what's your guess? So you don't think it's as good as Snatch or Memento?
Well, I'm
Wait, what was Snatch?
8.3.
Oh.
I'm
and
guessing.
Memento?
I'm guessing like
8.4.
general public rating. I'm guessing like 8.5 ish.
8's pretty hard. I look at the IMDb ratings,
Mhm.
and those are pretty rough.
I mean, they're both. Snatch was like top 100, and Memento was top 50.
And can
Girl
you
Interrupted was
can you
top
give me a hint?
5.
Is this up there or no?
It's a fucking guess. I'm still waiting for Taylor to guess.
I want to say 7 something, but I think it deserves more than that.
7.3.
Wow.
7.3 is a pretty good rating, though.
Yeah, for
Yeah.
IMDb. They're rough on IMDb.
Yeah.
It's better than Cats.
That's not how you rate a movie.
That is how you
That's
rate
how
it.
we rate
Cats
movies.
should be like the bottom scale.
No, because you
and
said
everything else.
you said Blair Witch 2 was better than Cats.
Exactly. So this
So
movie
Cats
was
is the
better than
worst.
Blair Witch 2.
But that would someone might think, oh, I should watch that then.
No, they're stupid. They're not listening to us.
Oh yeah, but you got to look at the scale. Like, so if Cats is the worst, and then Blair Witch is like nah.
Yeah, and then farther away you have Girl Interrupted.
Yeah, and then
like
Girl
down,
Interrupted is
like Blair Witch. Is
No, don't say it.
Cats is like Circle K over there.
Oh, okay.
What do you think I was gonna say?
Between Endgame and
Oh.
Thor 2.
Well, but yeah, between if you rated it by Thor: The Dark World to Endgame, Girl Interrupted would be like
Spider-Man.
I'd say like a Spider-Man or Guardians of the Galaxy, like real up there.
I just
let's
threw out a
stick with
movie because I have
Spider-Man.
no idea what that means.
Well, you're stupid. I'm sorry.
There's 25 movies.
It's
Yeah.
more of a Spider-Man than a Guardian, but
and
whatever.
Thor: The Dark World is the worst one of them all. So boring, and it even has the Doctor in it. And then they get
Doctor Who?
Exactly.
It's based on a book by
Susanna Kaysen.
Suzanne.
Um,
All that
it had a budget of
I
$40
wanted in
million,
this world.
and my page just turned. It made $28 million domestically.
Would you say that means what you're reading is a page turner?
Oh my god.
Yeah, I wrote it, so of course. So $40 million budget, $28 million domestically. That's not good.
Yeah.
$48 million worldwide, so it made up some money there.
Yeah. Well, it seems like a low movie that like wouldn't make its money back, but then over time would gain popularity and like get its money back. You know?
Yeah, it was mixed. From what I read, it was very mixed when it came out.
Well, that's what I read last week too. Mixed reviews, but then
I don't remember what you read
Angelina
last
Jolie.
week.
Should listen to the podcast, pal. But yeah, it said that Angelina Jolie was like a standout and won awards.
Watching it last night, every scene she was in is really good.
Yeah.
She does stand out in this movie.
That's interesting. I do think everybody in it is amazing, though. I do think that
Oh yeah.
she's...
There's not a bad actor in the movie whatsoever at all.
Yeah, and that character is so, like, unique in a
Mhm.
way, too, that it's, like,
I
amazing how she
read
could play
that-
that.
Yeah.
What's her name? What's Kurt Cobain's?
Courtney Love.
Courtney Love wanted auditioned to play that role. But
Yeah, I have that
it'd have been a
written
very
down.
different movie if that was the case.
Maybe she could-
not as good. Maybe better.
I mean, it's possible. I doubt it, though.
Yeah.
It says writer acquired the rights to the novel and spent 7 years trying to get the movie.
Yeah, I saw that. That's
I
crazy.
didn't know that.
That's crazy. And then she handpicked out James Mangold to do
Yeah,
it.
after she saw Heavy, which I didn't even write down as one of his
I
best
don't
movies.
even...
Do you think?
Never
Do you
seen
think like, she got done watching that movie and she's like, "Whoa, that's heavy.
Oh my
I
God.
should get this guy to do Girl Interrupted."
Ay, ay, ay. The only thing other that I've seen of his is Logan.
And you
Which
love
is
that.
really good.
Yeah, I did like Logan. I would have never in a million years guessed that it was the same.
Same guy, yeah.
Yeah.
I remember. I think like, I was trying to get you to see it. And I was like, the guy that made it made Girl Interrupted, and you're like, what?
Did you
Really?
really?
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
That's a total sell job for you.
It was like when I was like, hey, you want to watch Arrow? Stephen Amell likes the Rams.
Oh my God.
And then you're like, oh, okay, I'll give it a shot.
I did start following him on Twitter, and then he was talking about the Rams. Like, I'll try a fucking Arrow.
It definitely...
Meanwhile, I'm wearing an Arrow shirt.
Oh my
yeah,
God.
that's funny. I didn't.
It's definitely one of the better superhero. I don't know what to.
Comic book movie, superhero
Yeah. To
Oh,
me,
Logan? Yeah.
movie.
I like when they do make it like a real movie in a way too. Like
And,
it's
he,
not
and,
just.
and he just happens to have powers in it and stuff.
Like when his claws come out, that's real.
Yeah. You
Taylor
know.
does it all the time.
And that little girl in it
And her
was really
claws
good.
come out.
And then,
yeah.
like, every time she'd go to talk, she'd get interrupted.
Jesus fucking Christ.
Remember didn't she like not talk, and then at one point she talks.
Oh,
like,
yeah, she keeps going Spanish, and he's like, shut the fuck up!
Yeah. That girl was... What, isn't she in something else now? Didn't we see her in another
Yeah,
movie?
she's in that HBO show about all those books that everyone
yeah.
says the show was not as good as the books.
Awkward.
When is it? So all of these people tried out for some role. Reese Witherspoon, Rose McGowan, Kate Hudson, Christina Ricci, Katie Holmes, Gretchen Mol, Elisa Witt, and Alanis Morissette.
Do you know what roles, or does it
No,
say?
but then it says Rose McGowan, Claire Danes, and Courtney Love auditioned for Lisa.
I'm really glad Angelina Jolie got it.
Yeah.
I like some of those people. I don't know some of those people, but like,
Claire Danes would be interesting 'cause she plays a bipolar person on
say the name again.
Claire Danes. She
Claire
plays
Danes or Claire Danes?
Claire Danes.
You're still not... Is it Claire Danes or Claire Danes?
Claire Danes.
Okay, Claire Danes.
She's in what's that Showtime movie about the spy or show about the spy?
Oh, Homeland.
Yeah.
Oh, is she the main girl in that? Is that
Yeah.
her? Oh, that'd be kind of weird. Yeah, I don't. I wouldn't have.
But she plays a psycho. It's a different kind of psycho.
Mhm.
It would have been a similar aesthetic though.
Like,
They
to
could have
me-
made
to
her
me-
look a lot like how
Yeah.
Angelina Jolie.
To me, Angelina Jolie being in this is like how, like watching like Fight Club. Like I don't think I can't imagine anybody else playing the Brad Pitt role. In
You know
that.
what's funny about that is I totally thought the same thing. I totally was when I was watching it last night. I was like, "Oh, this is just like Brad Pitt in Fight Club."
When I'm watching that, that was my thought.
You didn't think that either?
Why are you guys the same person? No,
Yeah.
it's just that he was saying that while we
Yeah.
were watching
And
it.
you know what's funny?
Oh,
When
really?
I first watched Girl Interrupted, and this
It's
is
just what it reminded me of
and-
because she's so. Maybe it's because they bang each other
maybe, and this is
or banged.
Oh my god! And you know what Jerome
Oh
also
my God.
said during the movie?
She's gonna bring this up.
He said, didn't her and like Brad Pitt date a little bit?
What?
It's like, bro.
I had a brain fart. I couldn't remember if it was her for a second.
Like,
I felt really stupid.
He was
but
really
but I'm trying to tell you
unconfident.
guys a different story where I felt stupid. The first couple times I saw Girl Interrupted, I kind of forgot the ending. And a couple times watching, I was like, "Oh yeah, isn't the end Angelina Jolie's not real?"
oh my god.
And I watched it multiple.
I was kind of thinking that towards
Oh,
the
okay,
end too.
multiple times I watched this, I'm like, "Oh, is she not real?"
Well,
and then as it goes on, I'm like, that doesn't make a whole lot of sense."
No, because she's not like seeing things. Although
Yeah.
she did have a lot of flashbacks and forwards and.
Yeah.
I wish they did more of
Slides.
that. I was like, "Oh, I like that."
I like
I'm
that.
not-
Yeah, it was
I
like
kind
Westworld
of.
season 2 in the beginning.
Yeah, and that's my favorite season of any TV show.
What's
You-
funny too is Jerome was like, does Mima like this movie? And I was like, oh yeah, she loves this movie. And he was like, oh, I just thought with like the flash forwards and backs and everything that she would understand it.
Wait, because she watched Memento 4 or 5 times and says, "I don't get this movie." So I thought that would confuse her.
And
but
then rapped about it. So there you go.
that's true. Maybe your cunt wife sucked too many dicks.
Oh my god.
So Susanna, how do you say her last name?
Kaysen.
Kaysen accused Mangold of adding melodramatic drivel to the story. So
Oh, yeah.
she wasn't a big fan of the movie.
Oh yeah, I've seen that. There's a
Oh.
lot added to it. That
Like
even
them-
Taylor's told me there's
Yeah,
stuff that's not
I
in
read the
books.
book and like more than half of the story is not in the book.
Yeah, I guess
What's better to you, the book or the movie?
Personally, I like the movie better because like the book is hecka short. Like it's
Mm.
real short, so it's like you get little dribbles of what happened, but like what?
You get little dribbles or what happened? Ew.
Ew.
I was thinking more basketball, not spitting on people.
Oh.
But like, yeah. I mean, I haven't read it in forever though, so like,
Speaking of reading,
You wanna read it right now
When
out
are,
loud?
when are our
Yeah.
books coming in the mail?
oh, it's gonna be a while. I think everybody's getting books right now.
Jesus.
What are you talking about?
She ordered,
ordered
she ordered
a
me,
bunch of
this
books.
book is full of spiders. No, seriously, it's full of spiders. It's the sequel to John Dies at the End.
Oh.
Yeah, a whole bunch of books, but I think everybody's buying
Why'd
books.
you order your own fucking book?
She walked in my room and said, "I'm buying books. What's that book you want?" And I told her, and she's like, "All right, I ordered it for you."
Jesus.
It's on a thrift book website, so
Oh, don't try to put me
hashtag
down.
not spons yet, right, boys?
Yeah.
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 Okay, here's
Yeah.
number 1 category. You ready?
Is it a replicable or a restinkable? Is that it?
That's it.
Is it a replicable or restinkable, everybody? 1, 2, 3.
Replicable!
Replicable.
He was trying
We've
to put
only
us in
we've only
suspense.
had one restinkable. For those who don't know, this is your first time watching the show. Replicable or restinkable is our rating system, and if the movie is a restinkable, we don't want to watch it again. If it's a replicable,
It's good.
that's the name of the podcast. So clearly, you want to watch it again.
Another way.
Thank you for that.
It was originally called Does It Hold Up? So I wrote that down too, and I think it does hold up. I think it's really good. I think this is a good movie. This is not a movie I would want to watch a lot though, because it's not like the most uplifting movie in the fucking world.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck.
What part gave you that idea? When the girl's hanging in the bathroom, or
How about when Angelina Jolie first walks in and she's like, "Hey, Torch."
I don't think I get that.
The girl burnt face.
yeah?
I was like, what?
For a second, I thought that's what it was, and I was like, wait, Taylor doesn't get it. Maybe I'm wrong.
No. That's funny.
Um,
Yeah, it's hecka sad.
but it's good. It's really good. But like I said, it's not my type of movie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I was actually surprised. I'm always surprised, like when movies like this, that you're like, oh, I like that, or like Lady Bird. I'm like, wow, he liked that.
Well,
Because sometimes
I like all kinds.
You're
of
kind of
movies.
more.
He's a diverse guy, Jerome.
Yeah,
Yeah,
but
bitch.
But he comes out as like, I want them to have guns, I want them to have violence, and I want them to bang broads.
Didn't you see when she slammed her hand? That's enough violence.
That's true. Can these
look at
flies
that
fuck
fucking,
off?
That look at that fucking hurt.
I know that part always makes me want to go like not.
I was like, oh yeah, I remember fucking wincing the last time I watched this movie. Don't remember
Oh,
anything
yeah.
else, but
What,
then I remember.
what happened in that scene? Because I remember telling you if that happened to me every time I had my hand closed on a door, I wouldn't have a hand anymore or something.
I don't know. She's running away from Lisa because Lisa's reading her diary.
Oh, I think I just that reminds me of that. Maybe I don't know, but when,
It's interesting.
yeah, something happened in that scene. We talked about how I've had my hand closed in a door many times.
Oh yeah. One time you stuck your hand in a door and I just kept trying to shut it.
Yeah, I remember.
Because your dumbass stuck it through the back.
Were you like kicking it too and like pushing on it? Or
Oh
something?
yeah, I was like fucking jamming it in.
Yeah.
and it
Oh
won't
my
shut.
Meanwhile,
God.
my hand is in the back of the door.
Your hand literally looked like a fucking Z.
Ugh.
It's been closed in your
It
car door a couple times.
Luckily, like it hurt so bad you couldn't even cry.
Yeah.
Is that lucky?
That's
Yeah, well, lucky for me, I didn't feel bad.
When I fell off the counter that one time and slammed my balls on the stool. That's the same way. It hurt so bad I couldn't cry.
You what?
I fell off the counter
You're fucking
in the kitchen, and my balls turned purple. And Mom goes, "Oh, you have to go see your father. I don't think they're supposed to look like this." Which I was like, "They're balls. What? Of course they're not supposed to be purple." But she showed you, and you're like, "Yeah, no, they're bruised. Can you get your balls away from me?"
Well, really?
I was like, "I don't know, Mom."
I walked up. Hey, look at my balls.
Mom's like, "Mom told me to come check my balls."
Oh my god.
And that was just last week.
Yeah, I know. It was yesterday.
Jesus.
You also dropped the toilet on your cock. So
A couple times. I specifically remember one time when I was peeing and I did that. I dropped the lid on my penis, and I hear Mom. I'm like, ah! Mom goes, "Oh, I gotta go. Drop the toilet seat on his penis again."
I gotta say,
So she was telling people like it was a known thing that I did that.
I gotta say, I've peed more than you because I'm older. Never
Well,
done it.
That's debatable. You kind of call me an old man because I pee a lot.
You have too many years to catch up.
I can catch you.
What?
I think I can catch you.
Not if you don't have a penis left because you smush it.
That's
True.
true.
All right. So next is best scene.
Oh,
Hey Nick, what's your favorite scene?
What is that?
Play it again.
Hey Nick, what's your favorite scene?
I like that, but what the hell is that from?
it's me. It's me in my room.
But you changed it, right?
Yeah, I edited it a little bit.
Hey Nick, what's your favorite scene?
You sound like a person. I don't know.
That's interesting. What's
Get
your
attacked by fucking flies.
What's your favorite scene?
So the first one I've written down is when Susanna blows smoke at the old lady after Lisa.
Oh, I
does.
love that. And then the lady goes,
Asshole.
because she does it, and then Suzanne's like, and the lady's
Yeah,
like,
but-
what the
well,
fuck?
And I just like,
These flies really like you. You put
What
like
the fuck?
You put like fly cologne on or anything?
is there fly cologne?
Yeah, it's called cologne.
Fuck alone.
It's been
That's what Jerome does, is fuck alone. What?
That's me and Joey.
Yeah. Ah.
I'm like, fuck off. And then Joey goes,
Oh my god.
Okay, you need to stop pressing buttons.
and then Taylor goes,
No.
Fuck his brains out.
Ew.
Stop.
that's our dog for people that don't know.
Taylor?
God, stop that.
Go on, what are your other scenes?
You know, you were home all day with him. You couldn't stop him from doing this
Oh,
shit.
he's been real quiet lately.
When you're alone and life is making you lonely, you can always go.
Fuck off.
Oh my god.
I made that too.
Wow.
Every time I sing
kinda like
that
a DJ.
song, Victoria says uptown instead of downtown.
Why?
To mess with me, I don't know. But
so
I
you
always
go-
want to say uptown. Oh,
I always picture Lost, and I was like,
Yeah, me
"Ah,
too."
Fuck, I hate this show.
that's so
It makes me think of the good times in the bunker.
There's another song that gets played in
Is
the
it-
beginning of the movie,
is
and
it,
I find it so funny. No. Oh my
All right,
god.
we gotta get on with the scenes here, pal.
But
You have one good button, and
I mean,
just
you're
loses
not
his
you're not
fucking-
talking.
but it's in Heathers too. It's like a known song for Heathers, and I always find that funny because Winona's the main person in that too.
So she's in good movies.
Did you write it down so we could talk about it?
No.
Did you know Taylor claims to be the world's biggest Winona Ryder fan?
I do
Oh.
And she won't watch Alien 4.
I do not claim that, and I hate the Alien movies. So
Do you know she was
so.
supposed to be in The Godfather
Really?
3?
Electric Boogaloo?
what happened?
I think she was exhausted from making all these movies, and she quit. So then they gave it to Francis Ford Coppola, gave it to his daughter, and she's known as being one of the worst actresses ever.
Is she-
Wow.
Who is she in that movie? Which one is she?
She's Michael Corleone's daughter.
Did she get beat up? Or is that a different Godfather?
That's a different one, I think. She might get beat up.
Hmm.
She's like she's really bad.
Oh, no, isn't it the girl from Rocky that gets beat up that I'm thinking of?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the first one.
She's not a great actress either.
She's pretty good, actually.
Debatable.
Let's have a Godfather.
I mean,
It's been
All right, second one. Sneaking out into Mr. Wick's office, and I guess that's it. That's one scene. It was hard for me to do these scenes because it was like nothing special about, it's a drama. There's not like, oh yeah, I really like the part where she cries about being.
yeah, I really love when that girl hung herself.
Well, that's kind of cool. But they so it was hard. So like, but they sneak into his office, and then I also put in the ice cream field trip.
Oh, yeah, I like that.
But it's
She gave your husband a rim job. Big fucking deal.
but it's stuff like that. I mean, that's part of the movie, but it's also it like sticks out. It's not like, what am I trying to say here?
I'm not sure.
It's not. It's like almost like if it was a flat line. It's like, oh, there we go. That's a scene, and then that's you know what I mean. It's
mhm.
like different from the rest of the movie. I don't know.
But when I looked it up, those scenes that you mentioned so far were in people's like best moments ever from Girl Interrupted on YouTube.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
I mean,
I think you really do have fly cologne on. They really love
fucking
you.
landing on this arm. I'm gonna
There's like a
fucking
swarm of them after you.
fucking. Let's do the podcast outside.
I didn't know it was going to be International Fly Day.
I thought it was a no-fly zone.
Not over here, apparently. Get out of here, you fucking rat!
My handwriting is so bad.
I think you've mentioned that every episode.
I turned on the light so I could see what I'm writing.
You have an iPad. You could
Taylor
type-
bought me a notepad.
yeah,
Okay.
bruh.
Sorry.
Don't be a prick.
When Lisa reads Suzanne's book and then she chases her down the hall.
That's a
when
good
she
scene too.
and then Suzanne turns the tables on her. At the end.
Yeah.
After you think it's because she slammed her hand in the door, and she's like, I'm just gonna yell at her now.
Yeah. Get this bitch.
It's the
Yeah.
last straw.
I mean, she broke her.
Yeah, she really did.
Yeah.
And then she's like, I'm not dead. We had to rewind it because Phoebe squawked or dogs barked something right when she said that. I was like, what'd she say? Because all of a sudden she's like, I know. I was like, I have no idea what she just said.
Oh, really?
Yeah. And then we rewind it. We're like, oh yeah, that makes sense.
I
Jesus
just
Christ.
learned when I watch these, I have to watch it with subtitles so I can get everything.
Oh, so we're not taking notes. We're just cuddling on the couch watching it.
No,
You
we're
guys
not.
cuddle?
No.
Yeah. We were like, our feet,
No.
our
So what's your
our-
guys?
No.
So
Hey Taylor, what's your favorite scene?
Oh, I didn't know I got one too.
Just kidding, I don't care.
That worked really good.
Oh my god, you douchebag. Oh, it really got
I've been
me.
waiting the whole podcast for that.
God. You made me start crying.
You should have put a camera underneath because I know you have a boner right now.
You know what's really funny? I didn't put it in here, but I did record one that goes, does anybody else have a boner? So if you would have said that, I could have played that.
Wow.
Wow.
Anyways, Taylor.
God, you typed it so well.
Actually, you timed it well.
Yeah. That one, I was so happy I thought of that.
Oh my god. I think my favorite is at the end when they are running through that hall. And either that or this is bad, or the scene where Brittany Murphy hangs herself and everything.
Like
the one leading up to that.
leading up to that, right? Not
Yeah.
obviously them walking in there. No, yeah, that's a really
Oh,
good.
we're-
Well, and
So-
when it happens too, just because Lisa's so detached from it and doesn't care at all.
I like how, like, she knows when she's going up to look at her that she's dead.
Most likely not going to be there. Yeah.
And then when she's there,
Well, not spiritually. Not like consciously there, bro.
she knows she's gonna be dead when she finds her.
Yeah, I think
Or
she can
she's
do
like
it.
90% sure.
There's-
She opens the door, she freaks
She's
out.
going up there hoping she's not dead.
And then when she opens the door, and then she grabs, or just she calls for Lisa, right?
Yeah, I think
And then Lisa comes up and she goes,
Yeah. And the cat.
she's like, she's so stupid.
yeah.
What I was wondering is, what do you think they did to get the cat to scratch on the door there and then walk away?
Probably put tuna on the other side.
And the cat's like, "What the fuck? Let me in."
They have trained animals.
No, but I was just curious, like for
didn't write any
like
cat
for
stuff.
Clerks, they have hours and hours of footage of them just waiting for that cat to shit in the litter box on the counter. So
So I
Oh.
feel like that's a little different.
I was just curious about what
Yeah,
they did.
cats don't shit on command.
Not unless you have trained animals.
Not trained shitters.
Yeah, like you could be like Scratch. That could be a thing. You
Like I
teach-
bet Joe Exotic knows how to get a cat to scratch on a door.
I bet he doesn't.
Did you guys finish that yet?
Yeah,
we finished it last night with 3 episodes.
Oh, how come you didn't tell me, you fucking pricks?
Haven't had time. I
Now
don't
we're
know.
talking to you.
Don't be prick.
What's your favorite scene there, pal?
I probably what Taylor said with Brittany Murphy, but my favorite like funny scene is when they blow the smoke in the old lady's face and she doesn't care that Angelina Jolie does. But then when Winona Ryder does, she's like,
Asshole.
I think she cares when Joey does it. She's just not gonna say anything because she's
Yeah.
scared of her.
yeah. But
Yeah.
yeah, I found that really funny.
So but you like when Brittany Murphy kills herself?
Well, I don't like that scene.
You just said it was your favorite
But that's a
scene.
good one in the movie because you see Winona Ryder really upset on the couch and Angelina's going off on her. Like, she's sat on the stairs.
Oh, and for me,
Like, I think it's a very good acted scene. That's why I'm saying it's the best for me.
Brittany Murphy's story seems to be a little more like confusing to me at first. Like,
When she has those fucking turkeys in her bed or
Yeah.
whatever, chickens.
so then like to hear her yell at her, like you're kind of getting like the full extent of what was happening with her.
You know what's my favorite quote of the movie?
What?
Shut the fuck up. Brittany Murphy's character was very odd.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
I still don't fully, it's just like a thing with her, I guess.
Mm-hmm.
But like, I just
So,
don't, like, why does she keep the chickens?
Who all was she banging? Was she banging her dad and the warden of that place? Is that what they're saying? Or who was she
No,
banging?
the dad, yeah.
Just the dad?
The dad does stuff with her.
Yeah, I think the dad.
Because I
Was,
thought they said the warden dude too, and that's why I was like, whoa, I don't remember that part. I could
don't-
have sworn Angelina Jolie said that. Because then when he shows up there, and he looked all sad, I was like, oh, he's sad just because he lost her, or sad because he was banging her?
No, I think.
I don't think they
I
said
don't-
the warden.
Oh, I thought they did.
Maybe they did. If they did, I missed it.
What's her character's
pretty
name? I
sure
could Google
not.
who she's banging.
Well, and don't say banging like that. Her dad was probably.
Yeah, it was probably rape.
Right.
Well, they said she liked it.
Yeah, but I don't think it was supposed to be like that. I think it's supposed to be like.
Oh.
That's why she went and killed herself.
I assumed she was ashamed that she liked banging them.
She was Daisy,
No, I bet that had been happening to her whole life.
oh,
and she took it out on the chickens,
That's why I was so confused.
And that's why she's so messed up, cutting her arm and.
cutting her arm, fucking eating like ugh.
Yeah, has eating disorder.
Yeah,
I was ever reading her Wikipedia thing real quick. It doesn't say. It just says her dad brings her chickens and she kills herself.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure because I don't think we're supposed to think he's bad. And also, like, why would.
Well, that's why I was confused.
Nothing
no,
gets
because there's that
dissolved in
one. There's that one thing when he drops her off or like puts her in a room or whatever. They show him like before, like in the ward or whatever. Angelina Jolie looks at him and like goes, you know, like and smiles and like they're very weird with each other. So
Really?
it was hinted at.
Oh, I didn't.
See,
I never-
that's what, I thought she said that, and I was like, oh.
the guy with the mustache?
Yeah.
Oh, wow. I don't
The-
think
the-
I've ever picked up on that.
He's the dad from Arrested Development, isn't he?
Yeah, but it wasn't him. It was the father of Brittany Murphy.
Yeah, but I thought it was both.
Oh, I mean, maybe, but that part I was talking about was her dad.
Oh, okay. I
okay.
thought you were talking about the
I
word
thought
of
you were
the
saying I was right for a second.
No, it was their. I'm pretty sure it was the dad.
Yeah, I
Okay.
think it was the dad, too.
Okay.
And I think it's not like a. Not like they're like hooking up. I
Alright.
think it's like a bad thing.
So now we go to best quote.
I don't have a, hey, Nick, what's your best quote? I didn't record that. I got lazy.
These are all pretty like lame because
God.
it's not like
'Cause you like,
Romeo.
well, for out there, Romeo, Yeah, no, I was thinking about. I was like, I hope he wrote down stuff because I do not have a best quote.
That's funny. I did take pictures too of my favorites.
Your favorite
Oh,
quote?
really?
If you,
You
didn't
took pictures
have
of their
any.
quotes?
All right.
Oh, like screenshots.
Here's
of,
the
like,
first
Yeah,
one.
IMDb.
I thought you took pictures of the actors right as they were saying it or something, and I'm like, that's kind of weird.
Oh, I did take a picture of the movie, but I didn't bring it. We wanted you to wear what, I think her name's Clea Duvall. was
Georgina?
wearing. Yeah, what she was wearing. It was the ugliest dress I've ever seen in my life.
I don't even.
It's like it has like little frillies on the top up here. And it's like a little blue
Oh.
striped thingy,
It was definitely like
or like
a
plaid.
time period thing.
Gotcha.
I showed Jerome, because you went back in the room to tutor, and I was like, oh,
Oh.
I want Tara to wear this tomorrow. And Jerome goes, what about me?
Oh my god.
If he got it, I'd wear it.
All right, first one is, you know what I think? I think you want to poop, Daisy.
Oh, I should have found that as a clip.
I'm a little disappointed in you, I gotta be honest.
Asshole.
Second one is, you shared a man with that woman?
So far, poop's my favorite.
Out of the two.
This one's kind of hard. It's a long one. So
You have to act it out. Pretend you're the character.
razors pain you, rivers are damp, acid strains you, drugs cause cramps, guns aren't lawful, nooses give, gas smells awful, you might as well live. That's what she. Where does she say that? Like in the booth when they're sitting there? Is that?
I can't remember when she says it.
Yeah.
But it's a poem,
Yeah.
and I like that poet a lot.
I would have preferred it.
Oh,
if
you
he
know,
would have acted
you know
it
who
out.
that is?
Yeah, I can't think of the name.
Cletus Anderson.
Something Day, I believe.
Morse
I could be
Morse
wrong.
Day.
Not
In the
Morris.
time?
What?
In the time.
In the time.
And Jerome, bitch, don't forget that.
I'm Morris Day, you're Jerome, bitch. Don't forget that.
Hi, you guys are saying things. I don't know what's going on.
Remember Morse Day and Jane Silent Bob.
Oh, you're quoting things to me.
And then I wrote one right at the end.
Credits.
When
Dorothy
Winona-
Parker is her name.
That has
Got it
nothing
now.
to
Is
do with
she
Day.
any-
I don't know why I thought Day, but I
any relation to Ray Parker Jr.?
no idea.
Ghostbusters. When Winona Ryder calls for an ambulance, she goes, "We need an ambulance here."
Oh yeah, and she goes.
Better make it a hearse.
Mhm.
Oh, yikes.
So what's your favorite? Is the poem your favorite quote?
I do really like that. Some that I really like, they're not like funny at all because there's not that many funny moments. I like when Lisa's talking about how there's too many buttons.
What about when she's blowing Jared Leto? That's a funny moment.
Is it?
Then he's like, "You want to know how I got these scars?"
Oh my god.
I don't think
Jesus.
that's true.
I told another connection Fight Club is he's in both.
Yeah.
He dies in both.
Does he die in this?
Well, I mean, he's going off to war, and they'll go, "Oh, he's dead."
What if he becomes
You know how stupid I am.
Bob Lee Swagger?
You know how stupid I am again.
Yeah.
Every time I've watched this movie up until this time, I've assumed when he goes to visit her, it's after the war.
Wow. I read that a lot of that stuff is out of order.
Oh, really?
Like the draft didn't happen until '69, but they show Martin Luther King get assassinated, and he got assassinated in
Oh.
'68. And
Gotcha.
so I was like, whatever. I don't. I wasn't even born.
yeah.
Like,
Me either.
Same.
And me either. There's a
Wow.
fly on your forehead.
Oh my god.
This is the last time we do a podcast outside.
I think you said last time.
That's true. I did say
No,
that.
actually, last time you were like, "Oh, this was pretty cool. We should do this out here more."
Except for the end. There's a bunch of hammering and people yelling and birds.
And that was all you.
Yeah.
I didn't know you were gonna say hammering. I thought you said you were gonna say ham.
People just hamming.
I didn't know what.
John
you were gonna
Hamm
say.
was here.
There's
People
a
just,
lot of
people just
ham.
giving out ham in our backyard.
You know how it be.
Read your quotes.
I don't want to read them all because they're so long. But the one when they're down there in the little the basement thingy, and then Lisa's talking about how there's
like if I do
so
this
many
to you,
buttons
are
in
you
the
always
world.
going to think basement now?
Yeah, this
Okay.
means basement. The buttons one. Do you guys know what I'm talking about when I say that?
No.
I have no idea.
Oh, really? When she
This
said,
isn't our favorite movie, Taylor.
I know, but that was the scene where she was right before Winona Ryder goes off on her, where she's like, there's too many buttons in the world. There's too many buttons, and they're just begging to be pressed.
Oh, okay.
Why does nobody want to push mine?
Yeah.
And then she's like, pushes
Just,
her button.
I'll push your button.
Yeah.
And then do you think after that she's like, shouldn't have said that. It kind of hurt.
Honestly, that's what I always think. It's funny because you just asked for it,
Mm-hmm.
and then now you're gonna cry.
You could
But
cry.
you
I mean,
asked for
she's
it.
fucking crazy.
Yeah. And then I like at the end, because I feel like it's such a good tie-up of everything when Susanna's talking about how they're all normal people, but like the things that normal people do are just amplified in them. I feel like that one's a good one.
You know, I want to go back for a second because Taylor just reminded me somehow. I think my favorite scenes are actually connected is the cab driver, both of them. When he's like, don't get comfy. And then she gets back in there, it's the same guy. And he's like, hey, I remember you.
That's your favorite
Oh,
scene?
wow.
Well, I do like that. I just think that's kind of cool.
Oh, that's
Maybe not my favorite, but I did like that. I enjoyed that.
That's legit.
Okay, who's had the best career since this movie came out? I have
That's kind of hard.
Winona-
Everyone's done a lot of good shit.
Winona Ryder,
Come on down.
Jared Leto,
Definitely.
or
definitely not him.
Angelina Jolie.
Oh, those are the only three we can choose from?
You can pick anybody you want.
What about the Invisible Man?
She's had a very good career.
Yeah, they've all really have.
But-
But the
but-
best.
I only wrote down Ryder and Leto because it's no comparison to Angelina Jolie.
But she hasn't been. I mean, I guess she has still been doing some shit. She do those Maleficent movies.
It's best career since this came out in 2000, so the last 20 years.
Yeah. I guess you might be right. It might be, but for best career, might be.
I mean,
Angelina
Whoopi
Jolie.
Goldberg might have a better career than either one of these two. I don't know. Jared Leto's. What's his good movie? Where he's a star.
I don't know. I've only this Fight Club and Suicide Squad.
Yeah, but he's not a star in any of them.
Yeah. Definitely not him. I think you might be right. It might just be Angelina Jolie.
What does Angelina Jolie do after this? I
Mr. and
don't know
Mrs.
timelines.
Smith.
Pull out your IMDb there.
My handy dandy notebook?
Maleficent movies.
Oh, okay.
She married Brad Pitt.
Yeah.
That's
She adopted a bunch of African kids.
stop.
She had sex with Brad Pitt when he was married with Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
Married with. It's not the way you talk.
I'm going to pull up her IMDb.
That's what
Well,
she's
that's
doing.
what I'm doing. Thank you.
I'm faster than Taylor.
Oh, sorry.
That's
Sir?
funny. I already have it up. Yeah, Maleficent.
Mount Maleficent. Is that the next one
No.
coming out?
Changeling.
She's in the Challenge?
It's called-
Changeling. Yeah, that was actually good.
I was gonna say that's a weird name. Oh,
She's in the. I forgot she's in the Eternals
Oh, yeah, that's coming
with
out.
Kumail Nanjiani
she's in Salt.
and Pepper. It's
So
funny,
Dude,
huh?
she's in
Pepper
Kung Fu
here.
Panda 2.
And
Electric
3
Boogaloo.
and 1 and the holiday special.
The Tourist.
She's in Entourage
She is?
apparently. According to, it says uncredited, so I don't know. I don't know how that works. She's. Oh, I forgot she did the Laura Croft movies. Tomb
See,
Raider.
Okay, yeah. So it's probably her but like I didn't see anything else. Like I
Right.
like Mr. and Mrs. Smith,
Mm-hmm.
but I haven't seen that in forever.
I mean, she's definitely due
do.
for a movie that's good.
Oh,
I
gotcha.
think her
mean,
next
people
big
love
big
the
thing will
Maleficent
be
ones too, but I
will be
don't watch
Eternals.
those.
Yeah.
I think that'll be her next like humongous movie.
I mean, but like, yeah, people like literally, like one guy is literally surgically you guys can imagine her in Maleficent, right?
Yeah. Oh, I think
Yeah.
I watched that with you.
Oh yeah, and he's surgically making his face like her
Look
face
like
in
her.
that.
Yeah, it's fucking nuts.
They should surgically make him disappear.
Turn him into the Invisible Man.
Yeah.
But
I don't. I think it's her, no question. But I do.
I questioned it a bit, but you might be right.
But I do think.
I think
that-
when like she's here, Winona Ryder's like right there. I think.
See, if you were going back like to 2000, I think yeah. But like, what is Winona Ryder done?
Stranger Things 1, 2, 3, 4.
I was gonna say she is really big now.
She's in
again
an Adam
because of
Sandler
Stranger
movie.
She's
Things.
big now because.
I'm sure she did the Alien after that.
Do you remember when she got caught shoplifting and she was
Yeah.
like embarrassed and like didn't make any movies?
No. I don't remember. I don't remember her bad parts. Only her good parts.
But see, in Angelina Jolie, if she walks down the street, people are fucking taking her pictures. If she goes into a fucking
Well, but
hey,
Goodwill.
I take a picture with Winona Ryder.
I was gonna say I feel like people would do that with Winona Ryder.
well, they probably would
especially
now
now,
after
too.
Stranger Things. But
yeah.
I would have before. 'cause
I
I'd say, hey,
think-
you were in an Adam Sandler movie. I'm pretty sure.
which one? I don't remember.
It's
Is it Mr. Deeds? Yeah.
I am caught up though on the Invisible woman man.
What are you?
Yeah,
talking?
Invisible Man, the
The,
woman
the
in
girl
that.
from Invisible Man.
Yeah, because like she has the Handmaiden show.
Yeah.
That's
her and
huge.
Georgina are in there.
Yeah. and she just did that movie, and that
Mhm.
movie is getting great reviews, and that was pretty good.
Yeah.
So like
She's up there, but
in this moment,
but she was in Mad Men too, right?
oh yeah,
Oh yeah,
in Mad Men.
she's the yeah. Do you want to know her name, or you just want to keep calling her that?
Yeah,
I
what
can-
is her
Elizabeth
name?
Moss.
Elizabeth Moss.
Well, because the
Elizabeth-
only thing I have seen her in is Invisible Man.
Oh, see, I've
seen her in an episode of Mad Men, maybe 2, and Invisible Man.
I watched three or four seasons of Mad Men.
Oh,
That's why when Invisible Man came out, I'm like, oh, she's really good. I would want to see that. And Job's like, that looks horrible.
Okay,
the trailer for that is god awful.
Whoever made that trailer, I think should get punched
It
in the
was
face.
Tom Trailer.
Tom Trailer
Tom
did a
Trailer
very
should
bad
get-
job.
he's fired.
Because he almost made it so I never watched that movie. And
Yeah.
I ended up really liking it, but that trailer
That trailer's
looked so
awful.
bad to me.
I didn't get that from the trailer, but you two.
It just
did.
looked really predictable to me.
Mhm.
That I was
and
like,
then,
okay,
and then they had things
the
in the trailer
movie's
that aren't
just
even in the
there.
movie.
See, I don't believe trailers as much as you guys do.
well, because
Well,
we see
I
a
was gonna
lot of
say-
those movies, and what's in the trailer, you're like, okay, that's
well,
part of the
that
whole
is a
movie.
shitty movie. So
Yeah.
I guess
Most
I guess I was giving the movie the benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, definitely.
Whereas, like if we see a trailer on Westworld, we're like, well, we know that's not going to happen
yeah,
because that's in
Oh,
the
okay.
trailer.
Westworld's a big fucking lie.
Gotcha. Yeah, see,
Same
most
with
of the
Game
time,
of Thrones. If it's in the trailer, you're like, oh, that's not going to happen.
Yeah,
gonna be
it's not
something
gonna happen that way.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's exactly what I want out of movies.
Mhm.
Like just give
Right.
That
No,
little
that's
bit
good.
of-
Yeah.
Even like they even put in Westworld, they even put style into their previously on.
Mhm.
Like they edit it like put some serious thought into it. Same thing as the next on.
Gotcha.
So I was like, I like that. It makes me get more
Yeah.
into the show.
Well, for instance, in Westworld, there's a scene that they've showed a million times where one of the girls said, "Is that you in there, Teddy?" And then they show the girl that we know there's someone inside.
yeah,
That scene happened last week, and she wasn't even talking.
yeah.
to
She was
her.
talking to a completely different
Oh,
person.
that's funny. That's smart.
Yeah.
But people still fall for that shit.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So then we were doing videos on it. We're like, no, that's not the case. And then we're called stupid. And then
That's
All right.
funny.
All right, here's category number 5. Holy shit, that bitch is in this movie. You don't have a thing for that?
It's been
Oh my god.
That's a no. I wrote down a lot.
There was one. I know it was Elizabeth Moss because we were both like, whoa, I didn't realize that
Okay,
was her.
I
But
did
there-
not know that was her.
There was someone else that we were like, whoa, that bitch is in this movie, and I don't remember who it was.
Did you?
I
You
don't
didn't say
think there
holy
was-
shit, that bitch is in this movie?
No, we
fucking
said
flies.
We said, is that going to be that for the category? But I don't remember who it was. It might have just been her.
I was
Was
gonna say
it?
for me, it was
Was it the
definitely her.
mom?
Who's the mom?
No.
Joanna Kearns.
Nah, I don't know. who
Yeah,
that
she
is.
doesn't.
She's the mom in Growing Pains.
I would never know that.
You never watched Growing Pains?
I thought he was gonna play a sound.
Oh no!
So I was
I was
like-
looking up "Girl Interrupted" to
Oh.
make.
How about the Kurt Woodsmith, who's Dr. Crumble, who interviews her in the beginning?
Oh. Mhm.
He's from that 70s show. He's in a ton of shit.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure you recognize him.
Yeah, it's like he's the dad in something.
Yeah.
That 70s show.
Mm-hmm.
What did you think? He Jerome thought a different show. I can't remember.
I said Even Stevens.
Even Stevens, which I
I mean,
can't-
maybe. Once I found that 70s show, because I knew that's what he was from, and I went through, like, Jesus Christ, this guy's in like 500 things.
Yeah.
And then I found it, and I said, that's good
Yeah,
enough.
I think it was just Elizabeth Moss that we were surprised that was in the movie.
Brittany Murphy. She was kind of iffy because she's pretty famous. I just wrote down Just Married. But,
Oh.
like,
yeah.
as I went in the movie, I was like, oh, fuck, I forgot she's in it.
Mm-hmm.
Clea Duvall. That's Georgina. She's in Better Call Saul.
Is she?
Yeah, she was Michael McKean's, the brother's doctor. Remember, she turned the shit
Oh.
off on him and then was like...
I completely forgot about all that.
Yeah, she's in a ton of shit. She was in Faculty. That's the first time I saw her. That's like an old-ass horror movie.
Mm.
I don't think it came out in 2000, though, so we can't
So
watch
we
it.
can't watch it. Can't even talk about it.
Angela Betts, who is Janet.
From The Good Place?
No.
Mm.
She was in an episode of Skins.
Say that again.
Angela Betts is Janet.
Let me look. I'll look up who her actress name is. Angela Bett.
She's in Skins.
Angela Angela Bett.
Angela Betts.
Angela Bett.
Why don't you just look up...
I'm seeing who it is. Bettis.
I've never said Bettis.
Well, that's her name, so you wrote it down wrong.
Oh,
her name is Angela Bettis.
Oh, then I
She's
did
related
write
to Jerome.
No,
No, she's not.
Is it Bettis like I-S or E-S?
It's Bettis, just like Jerome Bettis. Bettis.
Oh, okay. I thought he was saying like Betts, like with the E on the
Yeah,
end. But
I see the girl here. I recognize her from the movie, but I don't know who the hell she's in Skin, so she's not in one I've seen. I don't think.
I think she's only in an episode. She's also in an episode of Dexter.
Oh.
But she's May in that movie, May.
What's May?
It's a horror movie.
I don't know what that is.
Look it up.
Oh my god, I gotta look it up, huh? I have no idea what this is. It came out in 2002.
Oh, you don't remember?
Anna Faris is in this.
You don't remember this movie?
No, I've never even heard of this.
People I remember when it came out, it was like really bad, and people were talking about it.
Oh,
Uh-huh.
you haven't seen it. It's the last season of Skins.
Gotcha.
So.
And then one last guy. I think he was the orderly, Travis Fine. His name is John. He was in Child's Play 3.
Oh, really?
Oh, okay. I was wondering. He looks so familiar to me.
That's
I didn't
funny.
know-
Didn't you just rewatch all those too?
I did. I bet I know. Do you know who he played?
John.
John.
I think he was one of the I think he's the orderly that she makes out with.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
But I don't know who he plays in Child.
Yeah.
I don't know who
What
he is in
was
that
his
either.
name again?
John.
No, in real
Travis-
life.
Travis Fine, I think. So I can't read my handwriting. I wrote down Betts, and it was Bettis.
Yeah, fucking idiot.
I think I realized this when I watched Child.
He
Play
looked really
3.
familiar to me, and then I was like, oh, I don't know him from anything.
He's the bully in it. I do remember
Oh,
that.
that's weird. Yeah, I recognize that though now.
Oh,
Because
that's
I
funny.
think the last time I watched it, I was like, "Who is this kid?" And I
That's
looked him up,
funny.
and then now it's the reverse.
Reverse. Zip, zip, zip. Everybody clap your hands. Cha-cha, real smooth.
Shh.
Turn it up.
All right, best performance.
She gave your husband a rim job. Big fucking deal.
Is that your Angelina Jolie?
Here's my answer.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I mean, I think it's hands down.
Yeah.
Yeah, everyone's great in it again, but I think
I wrote down Renata Ryder too, and Whoopi Goldberg. I thought Whoopi Goldberg was really
Yeah.
good, even though she's not in it a whole lot.
she's good, but like nothing that another actress couldn't have done.
Well,
That's not true. I think.
Yeah, I think they're both really.
I mean, it would have been
good.
really weird if a white person played her
No, or it could have been interesting.
when they were dancing around singing about picking bales of cotton.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it'd be really confusing.
You know what my favorite part with Whoopi Goldberg was when she just threw her in the fucking tub, and then
Yeah.
just kind of yelled at her, and then she started singing about and she was just there like, I'm just disappointed in you, and then
Yeah, because like she knows, she's like, you're not crazy. You're just
Yeah.
like you're just
Yeah.
upset in here and whatever.
yeah.
Mhm.
But I thought Whoopi Goldberg was really good in this.
Yeah, I think I think Winona Ryder and Whoopi Goldberg and then kind of the rest of them are all really, really good. But I think what makes Angelina Jolie stand out so much is that it's so like it's like different. Like I feel like Winona Ryder in her other movies could play this
Yeah.
character, so it's like not that out there. And same with like Whoopi Goldberg.
Mm-hmm.
But so like this character
No,
like would be
I think this character is very good.
That's
Yeah.
like the
Yeah.
character. Like it reminds me like Brad Pitt, and like we said in Fight Club. Like,
A little bit,
I don't
yeah.
see anybody else playing this character.
and I think it would be really hard, to plug people into that character.
Mhm.
and be as good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So then here's the next question: is it her best performance ever? Because I think it might be.
To me,
Well, considering it took us a while to even think of any other movies, I'd say probably.
I definitely
This might
think
be the
so.
first time we actually agree that this is their best performance ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree. I feel like I'm not that. Oh my god, do you guys see this little guy?
Yeah.
I feel like I'm not that versed in her movies,
Well, we need to change that.
but I do think that this is awesome.
I don't know if you have to be versed necessarily because, I mean, I don't think she would even think that Lara Croft Tomb Raider is. Oh yeah, I was much better like
True.
spelunking.
Yeah. Well, I'm
Um,
sure she would like to think that one of her more recent movies is her better acted thing
Then.
than something 20 years ago.
Well, I mean, she won an Academy Award for it too.
Yeah.
That says something.
Yeah, that's very true. Yeah, so I would say yeah.
I mean, I don't know. I can't name every movie she's in off the top of my head.
Mm-hmm.
There's a reason that.
Can
she
you name
became so
every
famous.
movie anybody is in off the top of your head?
Yeah.
Like name every name every
you say
Leonardo
that.
DiCaprio movie off the top of your head.
Whoa, dog.
I don't think I could do that.
I can name a lot of them.
Well, I want every single one. If you
All right,
skip
we'll start-
one, you get shot in the face.
How would you know?
You wouldn't.
I'll pull up IMDb,
Fuck
and you start from recent down to the. First
I'm trying to
movies
think
that-
of anybody that's just in one movie, but I can't.
Mm.
Because then you could.
No, I know.
But
I got one. The kid from Willy Wonka. Willy. No, not Willy. Charlie.
So it's just rigged. Willy Wonka won the fucking thing.
oh my
Yeah,
god.
but didn't that kid? He became a farmer and shit, and like never acted again.
Maybe.
Sorry, I thought you guys knew about Willy Wonka.
You mean Charlie?
I fucking hate that movie.
Hmm.
We brought it up the last two Repleekables, I think.
The last two.
The Repleekables.
Oh my god.
All right, could there be a sequel?
Girl Interrupted 2, still being interrupted.
No, I don't think so.
I think there could be, but like it'd be weird to be like just these other girls in an insane asylum still.
I don't
Yeah,
think,
I say no.
I don't.
Yeah.
I don't think it'd be very good at all.
even at the end she says half of them like get
Yeah.
out.
Unless it's like about. Unless it's about.
Maybe that's the sequel.
Oh, and it's all them hanging out.
No, it's Get Out.
Oh.
Even a different route.
I thought it would just be them hanging out at home or something.
That wasn't funny, Nick.
That was not my fault. That was your fault.
That wasn't funny, Nick.
That's so weird. That's creepy.
So we say no.
Pathetic piece of shit.
No on the sequel, and you're an idiot.
Yeah,
All
sure.
right. All right. So
Prick.
next week we're watching Way of the Gun.
Way of the Gun.
Do you remember what that's about?
It's got the dude from.
That is what it's about.
Where's my car?
No, it's got the dude from
Shooter?
That thing.
Shooter, but what's the good movie he's in?
That is the good Cruel Intentions,
Cruel Intentions, and it
Oh.
has the collector in it also.
or some no man's Benicio del Toro.
Yeah, Benicio del Toro.
This will be the second Benicio del Toro movie we've done. Snatch.
Oh yeah, he wears
Jesus
the
fucking Christ.
thongs. I think I do. I don't know. You don't have any more Snatch on here. Sorry.
Who do I know that guy?
Yeah, he's in Snatch. He's the collector in Guardians of the Galaxy.
He's like in
Oh,
100
okay.
movies.
Other shit, yeah.
Okay, you can't just say the collector and assume that I'm gonna know that.
Well,
Sorry, I didn't know I was sitting here with a dweeb that
He has
doesn't know.
fucking Marvel movies on a loop in his room.
That's not true. I haven't watched one in forever.
Just in his head.
Yeah.
yeah,
going on.
I just know him. I just remember shit, dog. I got
Keeps throwing shoes in his
I got
ear
a
and they
good
fucking
memory
pop out
when
his ass.
it's down to stupid shit.
Wait, what?
I got a good memory when it comes down to stupid shit.
Alright.
Ask me what I did yesterday. I couldn't tell you, but ask me what happens in Spider-Man Far From Home at a certain moment, and I can tell you.
I don't want to.
Moment.
Fuck his brains out.
All right, I'll ask you one question. Who's the bad guy?
In Spider-Man Far From Home?
Yeah.
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Oh, that was a good one.
He had to think about it, though,
Yeah.
didn't he?
Come back!
Are you sure
For
about that?
people that
We
don't
should've
know,
acted like it wasn't.
I get Jake Gyllenhaal and Joseph Gordon-Levitt mixed up a lot.
Yeah, you do.
It's really
It's so
happens every
absurd
time.
to me.
And it's it makes no sense. So when he does it, it like totally sticks out because I forget what we were doing, but you're like, oh, and then Joseph Gordon-Levitt shows up, and I was like, what? We were talking about Spider-Man.
We were
Far
talking
From
about
Home.
Spider-Man Far From Home, and it was in our movie. It was our review of the whole year, and I cut that out of the video. I'm pretty sure.
Oh
Did you
my
really?
I'm
God.
pretty sure I did.
Oh my god.
But then you did it again like later. in
Yeah,
something else.
yeah, I did it again. I did it twice
All
in
right,
one video.
last category is questions. Does anybody have any questions about this movie? I have two that I wrote down.
Interesting.
It could be anything. It could be like, why is Winona Ryder like?
Why does the girl so much?
Oh, because she's crazy,
Oh, okay.
like a fox.
That's my answer. It's the girl that barks that's in Skins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I should have said, hey, it's this girl, and you would have known.
Yeah.
it would have been quicker.
I forgot I had a bark button. Hey, let's see if I can time this right. Try to bark. Your
That was
turn. Your
weird.
turn. Your
No,
turn.
I'm not
Your
doing
turn. Do it. Wait, lift your ass like you're gonna fart.
Ew.
Get a little dog on your butt.
It's been
Here's my two questions, and then this fucking thing's over.
fuck off.
All right, would you take someone else's pills?
Depends. What are they?
No, because they put them in their mouth, and they're like, oh yeah, look, I took them, and then they're here, do you want my
I don't
Colace?
think they went.
What's so funny is you're saying this, but when we were watching the movie, I've never even thought twice about this. But then when she drugs the nurse,
Well, I was-
she opens the pill and she like puts it on her mouth and everything, and Drum's like, "Ew, is that her pill?"
I
She's
thought it was-
putting her pills
I
in
thought.
her mouth.
I thought. No, I did say that, but I thought it was more gross that she was like rubbing her
Oh, yeah, and
fingers,
she put her fingers
rubbing
on
her
her mouth.
fingers all over the girl's lips, and I was like, what is she putting in her mouth? Is that her pill? Like, what is she? And I thought she was rubbing the girl's lips or something.
Because that's logical.
You're more concerned about lip rubbing?
It which is weird. They're rubbing her fingers. Like, would you rather me put a pill in your mouth that's from my mouth, or rub my fingers all over your lip?
I don't want either one done.
You got to choose one.
No.
All right, well then you're dead.
But it's just a powder from in it too.
Yeah, but it's still gross.
Not as gross as something under someone's tongue. They
Yeah.
take it out, walk it into the next room in their dirty fucking hand, and then you just pop them in your mouth because you ate too much chicken.
Yeah, but like Corona's not going around in this timeline, so it's fine.
Yeah, it hasn't even been invented yet.
Yeah. You know what? They should have said when Angelina Jolie is yelling at that one girl before she hangs herself.
What?
Winona Ryder should have went,
Oh my god.
and then the whole thing could have been solved.
And I got one more question.
Okay.
Jerome's not going to like this question.
Uh-oh.
Did the cabbie have a photographic memory?
Wait, what? Did you?
Oh, did the cabbie?
Did he have a photographic memory?
Oh.
He remembers fucking. She was in there for at least a year.
How many people do you think he dropped off?
I'm assuming it's his job. He probably does it every day, all day.
He's a cab driver. He probably brings people to Starbucks majority
There's
of
no
the time.
Starbucks in 1968.
Yeah, prove me wrong.
See when they started.
It's been
I think it's very likely because he saw her and he had a whole conversation with her.
Oh, you don't think he talks to the other people?
I guess the only thing I can see where Jerome has a point is that he doesn't bring people to, like, a mental.
Yeah, we didn't. Nobody
Hospital.
else showed up there when we watched the movie. No new people came when she was there. So who else would he have brought there? And if he brought boys, she's clearly not a boy.
Boys.
She kind of looks like a boy sometimes.
I did tell Taylor I want to watch Boy Interrupted because they said there's a boy hall next door. I want to see what goes on there.
Is that the sequel?
Yeah.
Oh, there could be a sequel.
That would be
And
interesting.
Boy.
Same exact plot, but just get boys there on the other side of the town.
You know what Jerome got? Well, like, not fully Jerome, but I read.
Oh, it was all me.
I had to read The Bell Jar just recently to write a paper on, and it's about a girl that goes to a facility like this. Well, she tries to kill herself. She goes to a facility, gets, like, shock treatment and stuff like that. And it lines up so similarly to this movie.
Oh, really?
But it's weird because they're both based on real people. So, like, that one's about Sylvia Plath
Oh.
in her real life. And I was just like, that's crazy that there's such similar experiences when they're, like, real people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, events are really similar.
I don't think they knew a whole lot about
Yeah.
fucking psychology.
I don't
back
think
then.
that Sylvia
Well,
Plath was never diagnosed for real, though,
didn't
too.
Mima say, though, to you that this is, like, the most accurate representation of this in a movie?
She did say
And
that it's pretty
she's
accurate.
that's her grandma. She works in a... You've seen her on one of these before if you watch them all.
Yeah,
She
talk
wor-
about insane.
She works in a mental... used to work in a mental hospital.
Yeah.
She did.
Maybe now she'll be in one.
Oh.
I mean, I saw her rap.
A
What I
diss.
thought you were going to bring up, though, is how disappointing would it be if you get sent to a mental hospital and it's just down the fucking street?
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
that would be fucked up.
Because then you're like, you don't even get to go away. Like, you're just like, I'm over here. So then, like, yeah, when she goes to the ice cream and the girl's like
She gave your husband a rim job.
she's
Big
going to bump into
fucking
people like
deal.
that.
Yeah.
Well, it was hard to believe they just go on a field trip.
Oh, they do that and stuff. I mean, like in the Ringer and the Special Olympics stuff, they go out to get ice cream.
That's a
and
movie.
shit. So is this.
But they weren't in, like, those...
You don't think they'd take them out for ice cream and shit?
Well, like, where Mima works, that's a prison. You don't go out for ice cream.
Well, I'm sure those are like criminals that are insane. These people aren't criminally insane.
Well, Angelina Jolie was.
That
Oh,
is
it's true. Well, you break a few eggs and you get an omelet.
I don't
The
think
only
that's
thing
how
I
that
could see
goes.
is that, like, it didn't seem like they do it often.
Yeah. I think they all know Angelina Jolie means
And I'm
good.
sure they'll never do it again after that.
No, yeah.
Yeah, like, I hope you like those fucking sprinkles, not chocolate.
Yeah.
That
The
one
Winona
girl-
Ryder didn't even get anything.
Yeah.
That one girl's like, dick, clit!
Oh, I have that. What was it? Peppermint Dick? Where's
He didn't play that the whole time.
Peppermint Dick? Peppermint Dick. Where is my Peppermint Dick? Did I not put pepper? Oh, it's right here.
Peppermint Dick!
Clit!
Peppermint Dick!
It's the only one I got. I didn't put her clit on there.
That's it. That's all I got.
That's all she wrote, folks. Take us away, Nick. Oh wait, hold on. I don't want to pull up that song again. We'll just listen to this.
No.
Oh my god. That pains my ears.
Yeah, fucking Jesus.
When you're alone and life is making you
I was gonna say, can you turn it down just a tad?
go.
Alright, so next
That was the remix one I had. I didn't actually hit that for
next
you.
week we'll watch Way of the Gun.
Yeah.
I'm excited to watch that because I haven't seen it in years.
I've never seen it either.
I guarantee you, my best scene will be Sarah Silverman.
I don't know.
Yeah, mine too. I love that scene.
Technically, it could be Ryan Felipe.
Wait, is that the movie where she gets beat up?
I'm not talking.
Oh, that's a yes.
Because if it is, I've seen that. You showed it to me.
Like a YouTube clip or something?
You were watching it. You're like, yeah, come on, watch this. I'm Nick, man. And I went and watched it.
Nobody talks like that.
And then I was like,
That wasn't funny, Nick. That wasn't funny, Nick.
I like that you made that one so little.
What is wrong with you?
what do you mean?
Did you sit at
Hey, Nick,
home all
what's your
day and
favorite
make
scene?
these things?
Hey Taylor, what's your favorite scene?
I think my favorite scene was...
Just kidding, I don't care.
That was so mean.
That was very mean. I would beat the fucking shit out of him.
Pathetic piece of shit.
Come back!
Alright, so are we ending this? You
We're
can
ending
just
this.
press buttons.
I could sit here and do this all day.
I know!
1 week since you looked at me.
Oh my god.
And then he's the only one that laughs at it.
It's fun. This is my favorite podcast.
Jesus.
Really?
Bedrooms with Spookies resents that.
We haven't done one in
Stop! right, I'm out.
Thanks for watching, everybody. Please like, subscribe, comment down below, whatever. If you tell Nick, hey, get over the button.
And watch Way of the Gun.
Watch
for
Way of the
fuck's
Gun
sake.
next week.
That wasn't funny, Nick.